second speech, which should have been our first speech, is coming from the Innovative Planning book, Level 1 Evaluation and Feedback, The Secret of the Universe, Karthick Palanichamy, The Secret of the Universe.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, friends and guests. Today, this is my level 1 speech after the ice break. This is a 2-part speech, evaluation and feedback. Today I am going to do the first part of it, actually. The topic I picked is the secret of the universe. At least, in my opinion, I found the secret of the universe. That's what I am going to share it with you. As soon as I started thinking about this topic, this is what I felt. I felt like having enlightenment. I felt goosebumps every time I pick this topic. Reason why I say every time I pick this topic, I get goosebumps. I feel like I attained the enlightenment. There are more appropriate words for it, but which is inappropriate in the Toastmaster, so I didn't pick that. Okay. So this is how I felt. I am going to share my experience with you. So the topic I picked is patterns. The patterns. What is pattern? What, in my opinion, what is the patterns? Once wise men said, pay attention to the intricate details of your existence that you take for granted. That means, look at the world around you. There are so much details in it, but we never looked into that, like what is that made up of, how it is made up of. We take that one for granted. So that's why I take this topic, the patterns. So this pattern, actually, this topic, I started having thoughts about it even from the childhoods. Like I started developing a habit of looking at the details of everything, whatever I see. So, so these a little bit explain about what I thought the pattern is, what I am thinking a pattern is, and many people see this is what the pattern is. The pattern is a regularity. It's a regularity in your world, in the natural world. It can be natural, it can be man-made world, or even in your ideas. What I mean the regularity? Regularity is something repeatable. You can repeat it. It can repeat automatically in a predictable manner again and again and again and again, and it never fails. Right from that's where I took a topic as a secret of the universe. This universe, it started from the Big Bang in a single moment, all automatically, without any existence. There is no manual intervention. It's all natural, and it happened on the day, and it's keep happening. Could be like multiple universes are being created. It could be possible, and multiple, even living being, non-living being, everything happening created from that. Everything follows a single most thing called patterns, and this is automatic. This is natural, and it's a template. So once you find out, the reason why I took it is like, so as soon as you have an eye on the eye for the details of looking at the pattern, we can start developing a habit of how we can apply to the real life. And these patterns, right now, patterns, when we say patterns, it can be in any language. We started thinking of patterns in the mathematics. In mathematics, it's called formulas. In chemistry, it's called formulas. And in physics also, it's formulas and other equations. And even in the language, it's called grammars. And in science, you use like multiple theories and theses. They are all patterns. And even it can be implemented in any other disciplines. So I am not looking these patterns as a real patterns like the patterns used in the mathematics. I started using this one, started thinking about how we can use this one in our relationship, how we can use to control our emotions in all other disciplines. So even so once you find a pattern, like why the particular thing is happening and in which pattern it is happening, you can start thinking about the solution in a predictable manner, and you can apply for it. Think of nature never fails in creating we couldn't able to create one single living being of a whole world. Even now we are doing it, but with the help of the nature. But nature do it all the day, without even knowing it. It is happening all around the world. This nature has it has the solutions for all of our problems. So if you no need to find a solution for your problem. Just pick a solution and map it to your problems. So I just explained few patterns. So these are some of the natural patterns, like asymmetrical, asymmetrical, spirals, fractal, centralized, linear, grid, and so many. These are some of them. I am not going to explain all of them, but one pattern I am going to explain, which is fractal. The fractal is a part which resembles the whole system. So that means, look at the front leaves. These are like, even if you pick a portion of the leaf, if you tear a portion of the leaf, it still look like a leaf. And this is same thing is happening in the trees or any other patterns. If you look at it, it's the same thing happen. This is the same thing you can apply for a good governance. So look at this, it's a kind of a pyramid model. From the top to down, if you pick a department, it should be the same thing. There should be a leader, there should be a follower, everyone will behave like a leader. If you pick a small portion of it, it behaves a whole system of your own. We can apply this to the good governance, good organizational one. So that's how I see the natural patterns. I look at the patterns and see how I can apply it to my day-to-day life. So what is the takeaway from this? So once you started having an eye of the details, you start looking at this way in the patterns, and you see the world in a different light. You started seeing the matrix around you. You started seeing the codings the matrix dropping around you, and you started you develop a kind of appreciating the natural things which is happening around you, and we will try to find a solution from the nature rather than reinventing the wheel. That is my topic of the day, secret of the universe. Thank you.